What's up, everybody? It's your boy AJ, aka the Santa Fe Bomber, and we're back with another quick hit series for you fine folks. This week, UFC Vegas 85, Nasruddin Imavov versus Roman Dolidze. This is going to be a very fun one, and like you already know, quick hits is 10 minutes or less, but if you want to go win some money this weekend, you need to go hit the Bloody Water podcast. Full picks, full breakdowns. This one's a preview. Let's get into it. All right, folks, starting us off in the main event, Nasruddin Imavov versus Roman Dolidze. This one's going to be a very fun one because we have two fighters vying to really break into that media presence in the MMA scene, but on two opposite ends of the spectrum. We got Roman Dolidze, big power in his hands, but much more of a grappler. And on the other end, Nasruddin Imavov, man, a smooth striker, but also has a little bit of grappling to him, but I would classify him as much more of a striker. I really like Imavov's ability to get in there, mix it up, hit him with the combos, and then dip on out. But the thing with Dolidze is he can get this fight to the ground, especially if he throws those big bombs and he hurts you quick. It's going to be a very, very interesting fight to see who's able to take control of this one. My big question here is, how does Dolidze fight when he's on the back foot? It does set up takedowns very well for him, but the question is, can he actually get on the inside and get the fight to the ground? That's my big question for you folks. Let me know what you think down below. And in the co-main event, man, Money Moicano, Renato Moicano versus Drew Dober, man. I want to start calling him Iron Chin Dober because this dude is very hard to put away. But we know Moicano, man, this dude is very, very talented all around. Slick grappling, and arguably a little bit faster in the hands. So Drew Dober, I do think he has the power in this fight. But, man, if he is not able to control Moicano and nullify the ground game and the striking and the speed that he's going to have, this is going to be a very long fight for Dober. I do expect this one to go the distance, folks. It's going to be very close. I really, really like the striking of Moicano as well as the ability for him to finish the fight on the ground. But do not doubt the chin of Drew Dober. This guy's an animal. He looks good. He's got muscles, and he can throw some heavy, heavy bombs. Look for him to wobble Moicano. We'll see how this one plays out. On to the next. And rude boy Randy Brown versus the King of Kung Fu, Muslim Salikov. Folks, this one is a very, very interesting one. Obviously, Salikov, newer to the game, but a little bit older of a fighter. And Randy Brown, he's going to have the length, he's going to have the speed, and he's going to have that kind of flow state that he likes to get in, man. Hands down, Brown is a very dangerous fighter out there, especially if he's able to pop that jab, maintain the range, and really control the distance of the fight. The big thing is, though, man, Salikov, he is a great kind of karate-style blitzer. He'll see his moments, he knows when to attack, and he knows how to do it effectively with a lot of damage. And the big thing right here, if Randy Brown starts to get in his flow state, starts to have his hands on the, a little bit down, not necessarily up in the guard, Salikov has beautiful kicks, beautiful spinning attacks, and he can throw a spinning heel kick over the top. Make sure Randy Brown keeps his hands up in this fight. It's going to be a very close one. I'm excited. I like the style that Salikov presents, but Randy Brown's always very, very dangerous. And the women's fight in this main card, man, Viviane Araújo versus Natalia Silva. And if you know anything about Natalia Silva, you know she is busted onto the scene, looking to be one of the new stars in the flyweight division, the women's flyweight division, because she's bouncy, man. She has good striking, she has good wrestling. We've seen her do a lot in MMA, but now she's against her hardest opponent, man, Viviane Araújo. Vivi, she's very, very dangerous, especially if she's able to lean on her veteran mentality. We saw what she did to Jennifer Maia. She's able to pull those fights out. She can fight at the pinnacle of her performance when she's in the hardest fights possible, and that's why I really like Viviane Araújo as that style of fighter. But Natalia Silva, man, she got the youth, she got the speed, she has the technique, and what I like most about her is she's bouncy on her feet. She's able to maintain distance and as well as strike and then get out of there to defend herself. This one's going to be a very, very interesting one. A lot of people like Natalia Silva for this fight, but do not sleep on Viviane Araújo, folks. And as always, you want the picks, you know where to go. On to the next. And this one, folks, man, Alisav Kizrayev versus Makhmud Muradov. A lot of people, man, are hyping up the 14-0 Kizrayev Russian. This dude, he's dangerous. He likes that smash style, but we've seen him get rocked in his last fight against Tualtin. Now, obviously, he won the fight by submission. He gets the dub. Didn't get rocked hard enough, but Makhmud Muradov has the power, has the speed, and has been doing this fight game for a lot longer, especially at a higher rate in the UFC. Man, a lot of people are sleeping on Murdoch, but I'm here to tell you folks, do not sleep on him. He can finish this fight, and he also has the gas tank and the wherewithal to be able to take this to the distance. I'm interested to see who you guys think, man. Who's gonna be winning this fight? Do you even know these guys' names? And if you don't, shame on you, because they are really good fighters. Make sure you pay attention to this fight. And starting us off on the main event, man, Gilbert Urbina versus Charles Radke. And man, this one, folks, is gonna be very exciting if you're a Gilbert Urbina fan. This guy's gonna be here for a long time, man. Gilbert Urbina, he has the wrestling, he has the strength, he has the size, he has the speed, he has the striking, he has a lot of things. And now that he's back at 170 pounds, he looks big, he looks mean, and he fights like it. And that's why I'm a real big Urbina fan right here. This guy's down to fight whoever, whenever, doesn't matter at what weight, he'll step up. So that means Radke has a really big problem on his hands, especially because Radke is much more of a wrestler. He's going to be looking to put the pressure on. He's going to be looking to engage and control the fight, but Urbina arguably does everything better. This is a very, very hard fight for Radke going into this one, but if he can pull this off, this will be a huge win. And that's it. Like I said, folks, 10 minutes or less doing a quick breakdown for you fine folks. If you want to go win some money, though, you need to go check out the Bloody Water podcast. You need to go hit the sports book, and then you need to share it with your friends, because that's the way we're winning money. You can see the gold belt behind me. My boy Derek over on the Bloody Water has 2, and all that means is we're winning money for you week in, week out. So you need to go over there. You know, go press that button, man. Go click subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed here. Catch some of the next content I have coming up, and I'm going to catch you on the next one, all right? Peace.
Bearsy? Come here, come on. Come on. It's hot outside.